How you guys doing? I got some cool stuff here to show you. Comics and one Blu-ray this week. Not a lot this week. And there's not honestly only two things coming next week. There's actually... So I ordered the Fiona and Cake Omnibus of the comics. Because that came out. And I have the Adventure Time one that they put out. And I'm still reading it. And it got delayed, so I just canceled it. And I'll order it whenever I finish that. Because it doesn't feel right to order this omnibus when I'm still reading the previous one, right? So, and that one's cheap. It's like $25, so it's not like it's going to get more expensive, right? So I'm not really worried about it, where that Adventure Time one is probably going to fluctuate in price more often. And then I pre-ordered Tales of the TMNT on Blu-ray from Paramount. Because you know I have to have the I Love Ninja Turtles. What's weird is they announced that 2 weeks before it came out. It never gave me a delivery date or anything, and it's now temporarily out of stock. So I think I'll get it by next week. But yeah. Oh, let me grab one other thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I have four things that'll probably be there next week, and I don't know if... I think the Fraggle Rock thing I pre-ordered next week will probably be on back order, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's get into this. Let's start with the thing I already opened. I actually am going to watch this after this video. It's a pretty short movie, surprisingly. So this movie is Christopher Nolan's Following. This is a movie... this is Christopher Nolan's first movie, and this is the Criterion of it. If you don't know, Criterion in the month of November does a 50% off sale. Amazon price matches. Barnes & Noble is the one that does it, though. And I need to actually do... Next Criterion sale, I am going to go pick up my stuff at Barnes & Noble. I think is what I'm going to do. And if I don't find whatever I'm looking for, just go on Amazon. But I feel like it's... In a world where we have so few physical media retailers, it feels so weird that I just keep ordering these off of Amazon, not actually going to the store. But Following is Christopher Nolan's first film on Blu-ray. I think when people hear Christopher Nolan, they think 4K, because his films are so beloved. This one is not one of those. It's only on Blu-ray, and this film was very hard to restore, so I don't see it ever getting a 4K. So I grabbed this, and actually, since I grabbed one of all the Pixar movies, I was trying to think of what set of things in my collection, like gaps in my collection, do I need to go for next. Because of the Criterion sale, I decided on a Christopher Nolan, and I have this and two other titles that I ordered off of eBay. So I literally just need one more. I need to get the Prestige on 4K, and then I have all Christopher Nolan movies. I was only missing 4. I've actually never seen all of his movies, so I might go see Interstellar if it comes when it comes back in the theaters for the IMAX, but I don't think it'll play anywhere near me, unfortunately. So it sucks because I would love to go see that movie in a theater again. Or, well, not again for the first time. I didn't see that in the theater because I was a little bit younger when that one came out. But I'd love to go see that in the theater. Maybe take someone with me. But my brother loves that one. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to go see that because it's not going to be playing anywhere near me from what it sounds like. Anyways, I grabbed a Star Trek Prodigy on Blu-ray from Season 2 from Paramount. What a great season of the show. The show got canceled. It was on Netflix. It's a great series if you've never seen the show. This is a release, though. I think if you want to get it, you must get it right away. Because if you don't know, this is the only Star Trek show, except maybe some of the older ones because of licensing issues. The only Paramount Plus original animated series that was removed off of Paramount Plus and was canceled. Not the only one that was canceled, but you get my point. It was removed, and they moved it over to Netflix, and they were kind of screwing around with it and talking about tax writing it off. So, yeah, it's amazing that this even got a Blu-ray release, and we may never see another season of this show. I think the way they ended it is fine. to me, because that's like, okay, well, they ended it in a way where, yeah, if we don't get another season, I'm okay with that. I am a little bit sad, obviously. I thought the show was fucked over, but it is a really good show. And then this one, pre-ordered, is a trade paperback. Ninja Turtles Black, White, and Green. Black, White, and Green is an anthology of standalone Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one-shots with new artistic style that brings together some of the most popular voices in the wilder comics world. So I just want to read that just so you kind of get an understanding of what it is. I actually collected a lot of these issues. They're really cool. I think this is labeled Volume 1, but I don't know if we're going to get a Volume 2. But very cool stuff here. Lots of cool arts and different weird one-shot stories. They have a lot of personality and flair to them. Here's some. Here, let me see if I can show you some of the art. I know lighting in here is not the best at the moment, but very cool. Now let's get into the comics. So I got Ninja Turtles Mutant Nation, issue number 2. Yeah, so there's that one. Very cool. For Ninja Turtles. Always gotta get new Ninja Turtles books, right? Star Trek Lower Decks, issue number 1, which is great because I'm, watching the new season on Paramount Plus, which is the final season, unfortunately, but, it's time anyways. DC Warner Brothers Multiverses, issue number 5. Toxic Avenger, issue number 2. And I got Spectacular Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 9. And then Turtles of Grayskull, issue number 2. Yeah, so a lot of great stuff this week. There was some stuff apparently that they didn't get in. I don't know if they're going to get in. If they don't get them in, I'm just going to stop buying those things. That's one thing I'm being frustrated with comics. I like collecting these things, but it's getting frustrating, and this is the reason I stopped for a little bit, when you're reading a story and then the shop stops getting the issues in, or they have trouble getting them in, and you're waiting on them, and then they just never get them in. It's frustrating. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. I thought I got some cool stuff here. If that Ninja Turtles thing shows up earlier this week, I have another thing coming later this week that I think I'll probably just throw them into a whole video together. If that happens that way. I hope it does, but I don't see it happening. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.